Hey, first off, let's thank everybody listening to my show. I hit 50,000 downloads. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting me all these years. And I'm going to keep on trucking. That's what I'm doing. And the Mets are 3-0 in July. Now, Jay said, talk to me next week when they've lost 6 in a row. But hey, come on. Listen, they're 3-0 in July. The Yankees took the first 2 against Baltimore. Things are looking pretty good. Pretty good. And we had the hot dog eating contest. Chestnut 62, his nearest competitor was 13 behind. It is tough to watch that, to watch them shoving hot dogs down their throat. But it's fun. He had 62. Miki Sudo had 39.5. He's won 16. She's won 9. And they were comparing. So they put all these stats up of like the greatest competitors. I was like, how do you even write this with a straight face? Now, I know it's competitive eating and all that shit, but really that he set the record and that you're comparing him to most championship titles by sport. Because I saw this one, Get Up. Yeah. Get Up ESPN. It's like, really? You're going to compare his 16 mustard belts to 11 NBA titles for Bill Russell? Bill Russell won at every level. College, pro, Olympics, Stanley Cup. Henry Richard won 11. Yogi Berra 10 World Series title and Tom Brady 7. You're going to compare Tom Brady's 7 Super Bowl titles to Joey Chestnut winning 16. Because one guy can shove 62 hot dogs down his throat in 10 minutes. I mean, I just think that's asinine. I mean, but, listen, 62 hot dogs, that was over 18,000 calories, 1,129 calories of fat, over 1,400, almost 1,500 calories in carbohydrates, and 682 in protein. I thought it had a lot more protein in it. I guess I was wrong. And they were going to cancel it. It was canceled. And then Joey Chestnut, this is from Kenneth Heasley, said, hear me out. I'm not saying the Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest is going to happen. This is what he said. But Chestnut just came out and said, and I quote, I'm going to get the rest of the guys out and we're going to do this fucker. And some parent was comparing, hey, I'm a football coach. My kids play in lightning, practice in lightning. They can't eat some hot dogs because there's a lightning storm. I mean, then someone said we need a dome. They have to have a secondary out there where they can put them over an overhang. But, I don't need to hear parents, coach saying, my kids practice in lightning. Nah, that's not working. But yeah, I think a little rain and mist, they can eat their hot dogs. Actually, it would help because it would moisten the buns and everything, and they can shove it down the throat faster. Yeah, we had a contest when I was in camp. I went to a Camp Airy in Maryland. I think that's what the camp was. They had a hot dog eating contest, and I will never forget the guys puking in the pool as a kid. And I once ate like 50 slices of cantaloupe. So I think I could do certain things. I don't know if I could do all of them, but I'd give it a shot. Hey, man, I ate 10 lobster tails, and they said a woman ate like 37. I don't know. I'd like to see if I was hungry, what I could do. If I'm hungry, I could go to town. I definitely could eat a pizza pie. Would I eat more? I did go one time to see the famous cheesecake. I went to, and there was a place in Times Square, I don't know if there's anymore, but the famous, cheesecake place. And I watched guys try to eat a whole cheesecake. That was disgusting. Yeah, that was rough. But hey, congrats, 16. That's something to be proud of. You did it. You came, you saw, you conquered, and you got it done. Okay. Yankees, 8-4 yesterday. Hicks had a home run. Yankees won 8-4 first 2 games. They're just now 2 games behind Baltimore in the AL East. First wild card spot. That's good. Hey, they won yesterday. You had some big hits. And Herman on Monday, he didn't pull a Vandermeer. They scored right away. But the Yankees got the win. They came back. Bader hit a 3-run home run, kind of, charged the team up. Yesterday, what would they have? 3-0. Then it was 3-3. Then they pulled away, got the win. That was good. Now, did you see this? Tommy Morrissey, 11-year-old kid, hitting dingers with one arm. 11 years old, playing baseball and rocking it. And Hal sent me tennis baseball. So you serve the pitch, and then you can hit the ball with your racket to the first baseman. It was kind of wild looking. I mean, guys were using tennis rackets as bats. It was interesting. Big 12 would like to stay at 14 after Oklahoma and Texas leave after this season. Utah, not happy. I mean, I think it'd be geographically better for them to be in the Big 12. Also, Colorado, not happy in the Pac-12. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm going to see Houston, Texas this year. Hal is already pumped up. Kyle Umlong put, since the most recent flag of the United States, Texas A&M has not won a national championship in football. Last one was 39, and Hal was like, come on, 39? I said, yeah, Texas A&M isn't shit. And I can't wait to go next year there with my Texas Longhorn starter jacket at College Station. Here we're going. I'm very excited. Josh Allen says media blew up out of proportion the whole Stephon Diggs situation. Usually they do. And you know what I saw? Now, I told Michigan as I was walking that de Blasio and his wife, who used to be a lesbian, and as someone told me, has been, because she used to be, they are not happily married anymore, and they're going to live together but see other people, but live in the same house. She said not as lovey-dovey as it used to be. I don't see Bill de Blasio as being this, but yeah, she said him being mayor 8 years, him running for president, all that stuff, it's taken the love out of the marriage. And good luck with that, because I know Bill de Blasio got to be a catch. Like, I know a lot of women are like, ooh, I want to meet the Bill de Blasio. Especially I want to date somebody who's still living at home with his wife who he's separated from. But you know what? There's a lot of people out there that don't give a shit. So we'll see what happens. But best of luck to you, you and Mrs. de Blasio, the former Mrs. de Blasio. Good luck in your future together. And the Netflix wants to do kind of like a last dance thing for the Cowboys with Aikman, Jimmy Johnson, Emmett Smith, and Michael Irvin, because they got $50 million because, Jerry needs the money because, things are tight with his franchise worth, $5-6 billion. And they suck now, and they haven't won since those guys left. So let's do a last dance of the great days. And